Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Cashton High School. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we're ready to get this ball game underway. Joining me tonight, Dave Gluck. And Dave, well, tell you what, thanks for being here. This should be a very interesting ball game tonight.
Yeah, glad to be here. Scenic Bluffs matchup, Ken, to start things off in this tournament run for both of these teams. Cashton coming in here 21-3 overall. 12-2 in the conference to finish second behind Royal. Meanwhile, Brookwood are 4-20 overall, 3-11, sixth in the conference.
You take a look at the Brookwood Falcons. They do have a bit of a young squad, and in the sense that they will start like tonight here. Brendan Mack is a freshman. They have other freshmen that come off the bench, so there's some youth there.
Yeah, Mack, one starter, Braden Posh, another starter. He wears number 5, number 4 is Camden Brigham. Wyatt Moroff is number 3, and number 2 is Brady Hansen.
Hansen has been around for a while, as has Moroff for that matter, but those two are kind of the guys that they kind of lean on here for the Falcons.
Yeah, meanwhile for the Cashton, you have Noah Hemmersbach, Jake Wall, Brady Hemmersbach, Brett Hemmersbach, and Connor Butzler. They've been doing it all year long for Coach Scott Wall.
Well, when you look at them, there's 5 seniors, and they've been playing since second grade together.
They love to run the floor. There's a short putback by Wall, not able to connect, as he and Hemmersbach both missed from in the paint. Watched Cashton play several times this year, but most recently against Westby, and they really can attack that baseline well with their offense.
They will get after it. I agree.
Well, they put up almost 1,700 points this season, so that's getting after it. That's for sure. Nice spin.
Goodness.
Missed, though, for Hansen. Rebounded by Morhoff. Keep this offensive set alive.
I just want to say thanks to Jenny Butzler, Jared Hemmersbach, and all the crew here at Cashton allowing us to come in. And they were gracious enough to say, we'll take care of the streaming stuff, cost-wise and everything. And we just they wanted the play-by-play, Dave, so that was pretty cool.
What a pretty shot there by Brady Hansen as he went up and under Wall, got Wall to leave his feet and leaned in, scored the 2. And answering on the other end is going to be Brett Hemmersbach for 3. Now we got a little officials timeout going on here.
Yeah, there was the shoe. They wanted to get that.
Okay.
He was asking if he could get that taken care of, and they finally allowed that. Yeah, a lot of up and down the court. But one of the things that I've liked when I watch these Cashton Eagles, Dave, when they get rolling, they're very, very unselfish.
Well, Ken, they have 3 scoring leaders that 2 of the 3 would probably be scoring leaders anywhere with what they average a game, and that is Hemmersbach 24.3, Noah, Connor Butzler 16.1, and then Brett Hemmersbach comes at almost 13. So
wow.
Usually when you see that 16 number, that's usually your leading scorer on your team. But they got 2 guys up there, and Hemmersbach knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for Brookwood, Hansen averages 12. Morhoff 10, and Posh 7.
Mack just on the line there as he came baseline, and his foot was definitely out.
Cashton typically a quick starter. There's a block by Morhoff. The Cashton put up 738 points in the first half throughout the year, while only allowing 494. So they like to get out in a hurry.
Yeah.
These 2 teams have played twice. There's Wall down low again. A fake, jumper over the top, not able to finish. A good ball fake.
Moroff did a pretty good job of not biting on that.
This is Brueggemann. And now the jumper right side, just off the back of the iron. Rebound, Cashton, and away they come. There's Noah Hemmersbach. Rebound inside. Put back by Hemmersbach.
That was Brett again.
Brett again. Jake Wall coming down the lane, got the pass, but he was kind of stonewalled. There was kind of a good no call, Ken.
Yeah, I think so.
Both players kind of hadn't quite committed to where they were going, and neither one tumbled.
You know, you take a look on that that ball being knocked out of bounds, but Noah Hemmersbach, he's pretty slick. He'll come out of nowhere to get an interception, so to speak, get the steal.
He'll take this one, right side three-pointer, and he finds it this time.
He's pretty deadly from there.
Here's the freshman. He'll take a jumper, and there was Hemmersbach just on cue there, Ken. He kind of came from the backside, kind of stealth mode, got the block, spin dribble inside, and it's a driving layup. And again, the rim just not friendly to the Eagles this first half.
They have missed 4 to 5 of those, and it would be a whole lot different score if they get those in.
Hansen trying to work, being denied. Here comes a three, right side short, and here comes Hemmersbach again. Another inside miss by the Eagles, and a drive and finish, this time by Brady Hemmersbach. That must be at least the 5th time, Ken, they've missed.
Yeah.
Right under the basket.
I think so.
Wall and Grandel getting set to check in. Let's drive by Hansen. Unfortunately, his foot slid off from underneath him. Hemmersbach lets one guy fly by him. Nails the jumper from about 12 feet. And that'll be a timeout on the floor. Full timeout by Brookwood at the 12:43 mark.
Well, let's take a look here at some of our terrific sponsors helping us out. One of those being the Wright Insurance Agency. That's Miranda Wright, American Family Insurance, the family that you choose. And we want to say thanks to ADRC. It's the Asian and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, keeping an eye on senior citizens and the disabled as well, located there in downtown Viroqua. And our sincere thanks also going out to the Bank of Cashton, Scott Wall, bringing you that support. Of course, it's friends supporting friends. Well, congratulations to the area wrestlers as their season finished up down at the Cole Center in Madison. We appreciate all of the folks, but what a great year it was. And Parker Milsna made it down there from Cashton. We had a few others, Jaden Geyer from Westby, Grimslid, I'm thinking on the guys' side for North Crawford Seneca. Just a very, very nice showing.
Yeah, a couple Clum girls from Westby.
Yep. Marissa and Kylie, yeah. Aquinas did pretty well in our area as far as D3 with a couple of state champs.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. Of course, covered on Channel 19 for the first time, I think, in quite a while.
Yep.
And that was kind of nice. It was on their digital channel, or HD, I should say.
Their 19.2, was it?
19.2, yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice. They did it kind of like you do it, Ken. They had four quads up with 4 different matches. You could watch all 3 divisions of the guys and then the girls' division.
Yep.
That one girl, was she 41-0 with 41 pins?
The gal is 4th at the Midlands as a freshman.
Stripped by Hemmersbach, and he'll just let the defender slide by, and he rolls it off his fingertips for 2 more.
Yeah, that gal is outstanding. Yeah,
there's a lot of impressive wrestlers. Inside now, Wall defending. Turnaround jumper. Got a Wall got his hand on. Now the kick forward again. Hammersbach, little stutter step. Now he'll pull it back. Three-pointer, good.
That's 2 for Brett tonight.
More off, nice drive, stop though. And now it slides through the defenders, boy. Nice job, offensive rebound, comes back under the other side, Ken. Strong putback and fouled on the backside by Wall.
Yeah, Morhoff got his own rebound there, and then switched from this near side to the far side, and unfortunately for Jake Wall, got him up in the air a little bit.
He's a pretty smooth operator.
Yes,
Wyatt. Really covers a lot of ground.
He's got those long strides for sure.
Wall in the middle, lost a handle on it. Not able to get it back. Picked off the ground by Posh. We've had Marshall Dahl and Julian Kunitz. Is that correct, Ken? Kunitz. So you got the Brookwood connection. They have entered the game.
Yeah, Julian, again, another one of those freshmen.
Well, valuable playing experience, especially when they're able to be on the floor with some upperclassmen.
Yeah. Try to give him a little guidance.
Here he is with the ball, takes a look and sees what the play is. Coach was yelling from the bench. He wanted to make sure he heard what it was. Here's a steal now, but Brady Hammersbach off his back heel and out of bounds.
I know you probably said this already. Edgar Areola is now in the ball game, and he does a terrific job. He is Mr. Hustle, I feel.
Yeah, his second appearance. Well, he's a good football player, good hands.
Yes.
Well, hard hands to keep the handle on that ball. Now drive baseline more. There he slides his way past the defender and connects. They're getting to the hoop, Ken.
They are.
Now they're starting to finish. It's 17-7, as you can see on the screen. 10 minutes approaching left. Winner here plays Friday night, and they would play the winner of Highland and Southwestern. That game taking place down in Highland, another, small community.
Uh-huh.
That's what I kind of like about the Division 5s, Kenny. It's just such a community affair when you get on these tournament runs, right?
It really is when you stop and think about it. When you get into that Division 2 and Division 1, you kind of lose some of that, don't you?
Yeah, I think your crowds can be a little bit bigger even in your 5 and 4s especially.
Yeah.
Stripped by Noah Hammersbach, off to the races he goes. And a little fake by Hansen, but didn't bother Hammersbach. He completes it at the hoop for his 9th point of this first half. Now Cashton just starting to open it up slowly. Nice drive by Hansen. 2 guys up in the air. And I tell you what, if you're a kid watching at home, that's how you do it. Get the defenders up in the air and finish. Nicely done. Grandel into the paint, gets out the Wall, kicks it back to Grandel. And here's Butzler. Short corner, kick back out to Grandel. He'll take that 3. And just off the right side. I don't think Butzler has even attempted a shot yet.
I don't believe he has either, Dave. I think you're right.
Get him rolling, and oh my gosh.
Just under 9 minutes to go here in the half.
And another unfortunate bounce on a great drive. Hammersbach now will go baseline, draws the foul, makes the shot, and he'll step to the line for 1.
There's that unselfish play that we were talking about earlier here, Dave, because Areola could have taken the chance to drive in, but he opted to take that bounce pass between 2 defenders, and there you are with Noah Hammersbach. He is not afraid to go to the rim.
So Jackson Kunitz, number 15, enters the game. Re-entering is going to be 30 in Brennan Mack, as well as 4 in Camden Brigham. for the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Cashton, Gavin Wurzenberger stepped onto the floor with the Hemmersbach brothers.
And the Kunitz.
Gavin's first appearance.
Kunitz are brothers also.
Okay. This is Hansen. Nice entry from Mack, trying to hit Hansen on the cut, and a foul committed from the backside by number 2 in Noah Hemmersbach. What grade, Ken, is Marshall Dahl in?
He's a junior.
He's a junior, okay.
Yeah, really nice football player.
Knitz hits Briggerman. He wasn't able to handle it. Here comes Hemmersbach pushing the ball, a couple crossovers to the backboard, and a finish. 2 quick crossovers that took him right to the backboard. His 10th of the night. Drive before, it's going to be a foul on the floor, it looks like.
Thanks going out to Bobby Johns right here in Cashton. Also, I want to say thanks to Cade Clearing. Don't forget Carmen Fortune, your new Directions real estate expert located in Westby, and, of course, an office now in Viroqua.
I tell you what, if you get her on your side when you're trying to sell a property, she will work for you.
Yeah.
She is always busy. Thorough. My son just bought a home from her, and
is that right?
Super thorough.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice little pass by Butler again, unselfish. Hands it off to Brett Hemmersbach for 2. Connor could have easily taken that to the hole himself.
That's what makes these guys a really, really nice team.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's kind of how they kind of beat Westby down the stretch. Really great composure and made use of everybody on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Shot just short. I don't know if that was deflected a little bit or not. I think so. That one spins in and out. Nice release. A great backspin on that ball.
He's just pretty calm about it, too.
Mack. Butler working him. Again, another nice drive in, and again for Moroff, the ball. Or Muirhoff, is that how you pronounce it again? Muirhoff?
Moroff, yeah.
Moroff, okay.
Moroff, yeah.
Just, that rims are totally unfriendly to him.
Could be Moroff, I guess, is probably better pronunciation.
I should have listened to the introduction a lot closer. And I would know. If he knew. A spitting jump shot by Camden Bruggeman, and he drew the foul against Butler. Just a nice spin move.
Yeah, 6'1", he's just got that lanky frame about him. Thanks to Cashton Building Supply helping us out tonight, as well as CBS Design. That is the father-daughter combination, Kevin Kirking with Cashton Building Supply and Courtney Kuzi. Cashton Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson, your organic farming experts, are right out here on Highway 27.
Ariola and Wall back in for Cashton. Coming back in for Brookwood is Posh. That ball didn't draw anything. I'm surprised he didn't blow his whistle.
I did. I was wondering about that.
But Cashton Spartan, they just kept going. Long three-pointer left side, Hemmersbach. And that was that was a nice play.
That was Brady, I believe, right? That was
both he and Wall right in the right spot to get that rebound. The ball somehow carried out, and He was quick to realize it went off of Wall's hand and tried to save it. Here's Hansen. Brookwood's been pretty patient in their offense. Mack gets back out to Posh. Hansen tries to see if he can get a piece of the paint, not able to. Here's Moorhoff. And he's going to drag that pivot foot and get called for the travel. You know, I was just thinking, Ken, if you're tuning into this game now and without looking at the score, you wouldn't think it's 25-9.
Right.
I mean, Brookwood's been playing well. They just have not been able to finish at the rim.
Yeah, that's really a lot of it right there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they've missed at least 8 points right there. Hammersbach skip over here to Brady. He'll kick it back out to Areola. Now Butzler working on the wing. And that one will go off the rim and out of bounds. So now another timeout on the floor. It looks like it's a 30-second timeout by the Falcons at the 4:20 mark here, first half.
Well, thanks to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, John Maslevicek and the crew down there in Chaseburg. Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving, of course, Coon Valley, Chaseburg, and Stoddard. And we appreciate Lori Holte. For your peace of mind, go to Lori and talk to her when it comes to the Eagle Title Company, title insurance, protect you. Well, an interesting one here's mentioned. Dave mentioned, of course, the winner of this game to play Friday night. And if Cashton wins, they're the higher seed, number 2 seed. They would be back here. In fact, Cashton could play here not only tonight, but also Friday and Saturday if they keep winning. Of course, they got to get through this game first.
Yeah, the first 2 times they played, Ken, it's been all cash. It was Cashton outscored Brookwood 80-32 the first time, and then 86-34 the second. So it's a huge mountain for Brookwood to have to climb, and
right
when you're missing those shots underneath, unfortunately, that makes it even more difficult.
Oh.
I don't know if Hemmersbach got his feet tied up or he got tied up with the ref.
I think he got tied up a little bit with the ref,
yeah,
and down they went.
And the ref is going to say that. He's going to say it was my fault, which surprised me too.
Yeah.
Kind of part of the floor, right?
Yeah, they are.
Now the officials are coming in to talk it over.
I think they're going to talk about that, yeah, because they are, I believe they are part of the floor. But they are going to talk things over with that. While they're doing that, Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service helping us out. Thanks to Mark Effinger and team there on the north side of Viroqua.
I think the ref was trying to do the right thing, say it was my fault, and the other one came in. But you got to do the right thing,
yeah.
too. Part of the floor.
Yeah, but even though.
Yeah, right. Well, check some games out at halftime and bring you some of those scores when we come back for the second half. For now, again, Brookwood just doing a good job of running offense. They just have to cash in. And another shot, just a little short off the top of the front of the rim. Here comes Butzler now. Gets to the, oh, look at that. Oh!
had to blow on that one to get it over the top.
He might have.
Yep.
2 really nice passes. Hansen, a little fake inside. And finishes it. Nice strong move by Brady Hansen, his 6th of the half. And here comes Hemmersbach. Got yanked on the arm and still somehow got that ball off.
Yeah, Brigman came up over the top and had him locked onto the arm. Still got the shot off like you said, Dave.
Yeah, he must have fouled him on the floor before he grabbed that arm because he was clearly on the shooting arm of Hemmersbach. I'm not sure how Noah even got the ball up there. Butzler off the back plate. Hammersbach with the rebound, Brett. And a travel inside. Nice defensive play right there by the young number 13 in Julian Kunitz.
Kunitz.
Kunitz. He stepped in there and disrupted what Hammersbach wanted to do.
Yeah. He's like that little bee buzzing around all the time, you know. He does a great job defensively, I thought.
And Moorhoff with the three. See, there's the deal, Ken. He's got to step out beyond that arc.
Yeah.
This has been a quick-paced first half.
Very true.
Which is kind of what you get with Cashton, but
yeah,
not a lot of clock stoppages.
Not a lot of fouls either. You look at that, only 7 fouls in this half.
Kunitz, three-pointer, left side over the top of everything. Rebound on the backside by Dahl. That's a nice block. That was a good block by Brett Hammersbach. Now Brady the Brett and got the defender in the air and drew the foul.
Back on that previous play down here to our left, Dave, there was a very nice pass by Moroff to Posh. And then, like you said, the block was even a nicer play.
Now, if he would have taken a little piece of the scrapbook from Hansen to get a little ball fake in there, and
yeah,
he'd have been all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Ariolo back on. Wall will get a rest.
Again, thanks to those sponsors, Evinger's Equipment we mentioned. How about Embroidery and More? That's Greg Danes and crew. 210D Swigum Road. Make sure your team is looking sharp from Embroidery and More.
Grant at the scoring table. He'll enter in the next dead ball. Baseline jumper. Hansen. Good. Well, their passing is really sharp tonight.
Yeah.
It's quick and it's accurate. Now Ariolo, he'll step to the line to shoot two. Tell you what, Ken, if you're down within the blocks, you better keep your eyes open.
Yes.
Or you'll get alongside the head, right?
They're going to be right there.
If you're not looking, you may get it.
Take a look at another one of our sponsors. It's the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunderson Health System. Stop in there for your comprehensive health care. That's the Viroqua Clinic.
Edgar missed the first, as well as the second. Muirhoff, Hansen. Deflected and not able to track it down was Brett Hammersbach.
Freshman for a freshman here.
This Matt kid has good size on him, Ken.
Oh,
looks like
yeah.
He's built pretty solid.
Yeah. Going to be a good running back. I think he's a quarterback.
That one knocked off his hands by Butzler and up ahead to Brady Hammersbach for the score. Yeah, you dribble a little bit too much in front of the Cashton hands, and they're going to get a hold of it.
They are going to get after you.
That was a great grab. On a pass that was pretty high. Hansen with the drive, and there's a travel. I don't know.
It was awfully close.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree with Hansen.
Thanks going out to Main Street Mobile Mart, Rob and the crew, Synergy Mobile Fuel Selection on the north side of downtown Viroqua. Well, let's see how fast they get the ball down the court here with 8 seconds remaining.
Oh, just about the save by Brady Hemmersbach, and just Edgar Areola just not able to pull the trigger quick enough. He pulled as fast as he could, though.
Yeah, he did,
just didn't
for
go
sure.
down. 30-16 right now, Eagles over the Falcons.
Thanks to Bethel Home and Services, and of course Bethel Boutique in Westby. We appreciate all that they stand for and what they do for our local communities. And another one of our fine sponsors, Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. That is Ashley Liam. Fun experiences for your young learner right there in Westby with Ashley Liam. Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. Well, let's take a look here. Maybe one more, and we'll go to Dave and take a look at some of the scoring here. Our thanks to Scott and Sue Sordahl. Enjoy family fun year-round at Nordic Lanes on the northwest side of Westby. And they've got the best tasting pizza around. I still say that. Well, Dave, what do we got for some scoring opportunities here?
As far as the Cashton Eagles, they're being led right now by Noah Hemmersbach and Brett Hemmersbach, both with 11. Brady Hemmersbach with 6. And for the Falcons of Brookwood, they're getting 8 apiece out of Hanson and Moorhoff. And no one else is in the scorebook for them.
Wow. That'll be tough. They're going to have to try and spread that out a little bit more, but we'll see how that all kind of plays out. We'll take a break and come back. Second half action. We've got about 8 minutes to go, and we'll return. Back we come here to Cashton High School. Ken Manning along with Dave Gluck. As let's take a look at a couple more of our fine sponsors. As you can see, the clock ticking down and the team starting to come out here onto the court. Premier Co-op since 1893, serving the agricultural communities in our area. We appreciate their wonderful support. And, of course, Ace Hardware down there in Westby. Let's take a look at another one of those sponsors being the Riverbank, Westby and Coon Valley for that down-home financial help. Well, just as I say, the teams are back on the court. They're ready to get things going, Dave.
Yeah, they're not waiting for you, are they, Ken?
Not much.
Nice.
That was
shot by Hanson.
Yeah.
To get things started for Brookwood and quickly go in the other direction is Hemmersbach. It was a good save right there by Hanson because it was hard to tell who that ball went off of. Hey, at the halftime, Royal over Greenwood, Ken, by 30. It was 36-6.
Wow.
Other games of interest in this area, that was Royal over Greenwood. Hillsborough over Seneca over Seneca 48-29. And who else did I get from this area I looked at quick? Oh, Highland over Wazeeka Steuben. So the winner of that game, Highland Wazeeka Steuben, will play the winner of this game, 39-24.
That was Brett Hemmersbach with the layup. Yeah, some interesting scores there. And, of course, sometimes you would expect to see a pretty good gap. I believe that was that Moroff again with that 3?
Yes. I believe so.
Thought it looked like
I kind of looked down, but.
Yeah, I was kind of looking across, then I was like, oh, wait, there's a shot. Again, like you said, we have yet to see Butzler score. He did take one shot.
A little ollie over. Is that what they used to call that game, Ken?
I
You
think
throw
it
the ball
is,
across
yeah.
the rooftop?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're working without a table like this, sometimes I spend more time flipping and turning pages, and I like that. It allows to track who shot that ball, but I think you're right, Ken. I think it was Moorhoff. A couple nice fakes inside, and I get out of the lane. Hanson jumper, left side 3, off the back iron. Kept in play by Posh. And they're going to say it'll stay here. Quick fast-paced action, but that's what we expected coming in.
Yeah, Cashton, they literally will go up and down the court in a hurry. And you watch, when they get a rebound, they are looking right away for that quick outlet pass.
Hansen spins off the backboard and banks it in. And once again, Cashton quickly up the floor. And that's going to go off. That's going to go off Hansen, I believe. Oh, they're not going to say Wall. No, Hansen's pretty much sure. He said, no, it was Wall. Trust me.
Julian Kunitz back into the game.
Butler to Wall, not able to finish it.
Dave, that's kind of reminiscent of the first half, the way things got started for Cashton.
Sure is. This one's going to go against Brett, I think.
Well, I think what got Brett was the whistle was about 3/4 of a second later than what people thought, and it looked like he had the steal.
Even the ref down in front of us, he was walking the other way, Ken. He thought it was
the
other way. The whistle blow?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't. Squeaking of the heel of shoes, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they said over and back.
Yeah, well, that's a good call. I just didn't hear the whistle. I was thinking, too, you better go after it because, Cashton's going to come after it.
They will.
Here's Butler getting down the lane line and lost it out of his hands, but it'll stay Eagles ball. Westby up 46-27 on basketball. So they'll get through.
What was the score again?
46-27.
Ah.
Hansen. Again, boy, he's just, tell you what, Ken, he's going through them. What's the reference? Like a hot knife through butter?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't see that too often. And quickly on the other end comes Brett Hemmersbach.
Hansen's a lefty when he shoots, by the way.
Oh, what a pass.
Well,
tell you what, Brookwood making it interesting. It's 34-27, Ken.
Good vision right there.
Wall got the glasses knocked off and put the two down.
Tell you what, that was
strength.
A nice job by Jake.
Cashton really needed that basket, too.
Yeah, bit of a cold spot.
And another deep ball from Wyatt Moorhoff. That's his third tray of the game. Put a little pressure now on the Eagles. Butler, free throw line jumper, and that's good.
His first bucket of the night.
Well, your leadership comes out at certain points of games, right?
Yeah.
And again, Hansen somehow got up to the rim, gets his own rebound, and puts it back. So right now, Cashton doesn't have an answer, Ken, for the inside play. And can you imagine if Brookwood was able to make those shots earlier in the game?
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
This would be quite interesting right now. Brady Hemmersbach down the lane. Noah finds his hands on it. And they're going to call a reach-in foul.
Well, I think what happened there was the fact that Briggerman was up over the top of him, and you just can't do that.
Dahl and Mack re-enter. Timeout on the floor now. It looks like Cashton wants to talk things over. They want a full timeout. Their first of the game.
That'll give us an opportunity to talk a little bit more about more of these wonderful sponsors, such as Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, the corporate office located right here in Cashton. Of course, when you stop in there, the clinic, you've got chiropractic, you've got your behavioral, medical, and dental as well. Sealand's Carpetlands, stop in and check out that wonderful store. They have added so much there in Coon Valley. Tim Sealand, his model, you walk on it, we sell it. Sleepy Hollow, Levon, Michelle, and all the crew. Best selection of vehicles in the area. And, of course, the 3 facilities on the north side of Viroqua. And finally, before we get back here into the action, it's Vernon Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, bringing you affordable electrical energy. Well, an interesting ball game, and we said that before, even though, Dave, you know the old saying, it's tough to beat somebody 3 times in a row, and right now Brookwood is kind of showing that they're in for the game.
Yeah, and strange things happen in playoffs.
For sure.
So back to the action we come and see if Brookwood can maintain the momentum as the timeout is called, and now a moving screen up on top committed by Wall.
Well, they were kind of zeroed in on him. Is right, you know, the tough part there was he's right out in the open.
The tougher part too, Ken, is some officials will let you get away with that little bit of a move.
Yep.
And some won't.
Yep.
And wow, that was going to go against Marhoff. And Cashton will have the ball here. 2 team fouls apiece. The third on Wyatt, or the second on Wyatt. Falcons doing a nice job of taking away the lane cut. Baseline jumper, going to be short for Mack. Picked up. And he stepped on the line as he came around. But a great play by the freshman down there.
Yep. Second time in the night that's happened to the Falcons.
And a travel. So the case of the turnovers now plaguing both teams.
Yep. They kind of not having an answer for each other. They're more kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Both teams in this little stint of time.
Well, Brookwood has a conversation at halftime. They made some changes. You can see that on the floor. And those changes that they've made have obviously been an impact here in the second half. One of the big ones is kind of denying that inside pass on the cutter. And quick hands of Hemmersbach. Spin dribbles out of it. Head fake. And picks up the foul committed by Dahl. So great hands, great spin coming out of it, Ken. Then the shot fake to get the defender up in the air. It's not much more you could ask out of a guy.
That's one of the biggest attributes, I think, with Hemmersbach is he is this kind of deceivingly fast with the hands and that defense. We know he's fast, speed-wise, foot speed in that.
Not able to connect on the first one.
And this is a little bit unlike him because he is an excellent shooter.
I missed who came in for the Falcons, Ken.
That was Kunitz, number 15, into the game in Jackson.
He's got the ball now, gets it over to Maroff. Nice spin dribble, blocked by Wall. And Hansen trying to drive baseline, denied, kick forward to Hemmersbach, and body control.
Did you see how he floated in there, Dave?
Yep, he just controlled his body totally. I feel like he even slowed himself down while he's in the air. How do you do that?
Yeah.
And now the Brady Hemmersbach.
Well, that defense is picked up, and that's where the offense is coming from right now.
Now a 9-point lead, and now you got to figure over on that Brookwood side about the use of maybe some timeouts here. Depends on how the next two plays turn out. Butzler pushing it up the floor. Oh. Foul committed by Horhoff. That'll send Brady Hemmersbach to the line to shoot a pair.
Our thanks going out to a couple more of those sponsors while they're doing this. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. Thanks to that great staff. Best rehabilitative care in the area.
Makes one of two. Three-pointer on the way, off the front of the rim by Mack. Butzler now, he'll say, well, here's how you do it. Boom.
Yep.
He was squared up and dialed in, Ken.
Just waiting for his time.
Sometimes you kind of see it in their eyes.
Yep.
Now a quick, tried to get the steal and not able to walk the tighter line. And now it'll be timeout, full timeout, Brookwood at the 9:25 mark as Cashton has gone on a bit of a run here and opened up a 15-point lead.
Very wise timeout there by the coaching staff for the Falcons. They really, really needed this one. Well, let's take a look at a couple more of those terrific sponsors. Thanks to Rural Mutual Insurance, Kevin Blusky Agency in Viroqua, your Wisconsin-based company that does business only here in Wisconsin. And Vernon Memorial Healthcare. So much care, so close for 15-plus years, 16-plus years actually. They've been 5-star ranking when it comes to Medicare and Medicaid. Our VFW of Viroqua on the south side. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. And be sure to check out their terrific Friday night fish. That is just something special, folks. Well, 47-32, it was a 6-point ball game just a few moments ago here, Dave, and that defense really coming on strong here for the Eagles.
Yeah, Cashton just becoming a little more physical, I think, Ken, the last few minutes. And that's resulted in turnovers and able to stretch that lead again. That ball went off the back of the foot of the Eagles player, and Butzler finishes.
Yeah, I think it went off Braden Posh's foot.
And now they're going to call a foul on the putback by Hemmersbach.
Got the good bounce. Thanks to the Viroqua Booster Club, they want to remind you, Rob Klum says, hey, don't forget the March 23rd, it's going to be a lot of fun at the Pedretti Barn. That's their fundraiser, their big fundraiser. A lot of great food, prizes, you name it.
Oh, Hanson did a good job of giving himself some space and just not able to get it in.
This passing, to me, Dave, is just so much fun to watch.
They're not afraid to whip it around, and they've got athletes all over the place that can even turn a bad pass into a highlight reel, right?
Yes, very much.
But mostly they're good passes.
Well, and they're, like you said, their athleticism, they can get up in the air and get after a ball, too, if it's a little high.
Marshall Dahl back on the floor. He'll give a breather to Camden Brigham. That dribble just kind of, I don't know if it got away from him or he was trying to maybe make a pass and the lane closed up on him or something. Wondering, Ken, was the last basket we saw was a three, the long three from Moorhoff? Is that
Yeah, I think you're right.
They've been on quite a scoring drought. Meanwhile, Hemmersbach, baseline jumper, doesn't get it. I wanted to hear fans yelling travel, but the ball came out of his hands, Ken, as he was going down.
Yeah.
If he'd held on it the entire time, that's a travel. And there's Buxler.
They have some deadly shooters.
A quiet first half. He's got 10 here in the second half. Wall will pick up another foul. We'll see what that gives him for a total. It's got to be 3 at least. And it is 3. That's a little baseball pass right through the lane, huh?
Yeah.
Hanson gets into the lane, pull up, and back to that rim being unfriendly. Nice hustle play on the backside by Posh. There's a push from the back.
Yeah, it might have been on Posh. We'll have to wait and see here. I think it is on Braden.
That's number 4. Floater from Hemmersbach, got his rebound back, and now there's a foul. Just good hustle. And you see it in every kid that comes onto the floor for Cashton.
Yeah.
And that's not saying anything bad against Brookwood.
No, not at all.
I'm just saying that they are quick and they're aggressive constantly. Brookwood just fell once again, Ken. They get in that area where just nothing's falling for them. They're getting good looks.
And they had that great spurt where they got within the 6 points, and it was, boy, we got a great ball game coming.
Then some turnovers and some missed shots, and Cashton able to convert those type of plays.
into the game again, as well as Areola.
Hammersbach, that one rolls out. Offensive rebound, though. And, that's kind of what we're talking about. It's unlikely breaks, right? That one off the foot.
Yeah. Maroff talking to the official, wondering if there wasn't maybe a reach-in foul there, but
It was a great rebound. He just turned and went right off the foot and out of bounds on the dribble.
oh, there was a steal happening there.
Yeah, just like a quarter of a step behind it. He got his hand on the ball, but couldn't get his feet couldn't catch up with his hand to keep his balance. Hanson. Oh, I thought that was going to roll over.
It looked like right at the last second it dropped.
I'm glad it went in. What was a 6-point gap is now 21. Hammersbach pull up from 15. Hanson tracks down the rebound. Again, he's got that little scoop going tonight, doesn't he?
That was a nice scoop by Hanson.
He has 18 on the night.
Well, Falcons now with a chance to make a little difference here. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. And Jake Wall will re-enter.
As will Posh. Tell you what, Ken, it's nice student presence by both teams here.
Both teams very well represented, yes. It's nice to see.
This Mac sure likes his one-handed pass, doesn't he, off the dribble? That can be good and that can be bad. It's hard to control that when you've committed to throwing it. You're committed.
Yes. Well, that's a foul going on Butzler, I believe. Number 2 for him. Brookwood, they do have 7 team fouls, so Cashton is in the bonus for that.
Hanson continues with the hot shooting. He's got great body control. There's a lot of very skilled players in this game. Big floater. They're bringing out all kinds of shots tonight.
Yeah,
aren't
they are, aren't they? They almost need to anymore.
Both sides. Butzler lines up, squares up, hits the bottom of the net. 60-38. Butzler 13 in the half.
And he had nothing in this first half, so.
Nope. And his first field goal came, good 5 minutes into the second half before he hit that one kind of from the free throw line.
Yep.
Just when things are starting to get tight.
Mack and Brigham go out for the Falcons.
Murhoff gets it up top to Knutson. Nope. There is Brett Hammersbach. And that's the one you wish he'd get back, but once it leaves your hands, it's done. A good aggressive drive by Morhoff. He'll now come to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, thanks going out to the Vastatake Funeral Home, and of course you'll find them located in Westby, Brookwood, and surrounding communities. Since 1970, they've been around to help during the time of the loss of a loved one. And our thanks also going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Be sure to take home that country goodness.
It'll be a jump ball as Hammersbach found himself surrounded by 3 Falcons. And they all did a great job of just getting their hands up.
He's like a marked man, isn't he?
Butler curls around, gives it back to Hammersbach, short. There's Brady Hammersbach in. You know, battle of a couple birds here, the Falcons and the Eagles. And on Friday, it's looking like it's going to be the Eagles against the Cardinals of Highland.
Yeah.
Hammersbach just looks like he hit an important shot, an important point, Tom.
I guess so. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
they're
really
waiting
cool.
for that one.
The better part is his teammates went right over there to hug him.
Yep. That is 2 members of this team that are 1,000-point scorers.
That's pretty impressive.
Wow. That's cool.
That's how you win a lot of games. You got to play like that. You know, you think about that.
Yep. Congratulations going out there to Noah Hammersbach.
And you know what the kind of the neat part, Ken, is I look at that from our perspective is that they're not 1,000 points by give me the ball, I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah, right.
They're earned through team play.
They're yes, in the team concept. Yep.
In fact, he's the leading assist guy on it. He and Butler both are leading assist leaders. So
that's even more special.
Yeah,
right?
It's just that whole team concept that is so impressive about this group of kids. And I think it's been that way for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that'll earn him a spot to get a little rest.
Yep. Oh. I think he could actually have a smile on his face now.
Absolutely. 19 on the night, and I think his night's kind of done, I'm going to guess. Deservingly.
Yeah, I would go along with that.
And nice inside move by Bergman. Butler now, top of the key, going to get it. Held on to that follow through until it went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a timeout, 30-second one for.
And we're going to get a full-scale change of players here, too, for the Eagles. Our thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Credit Union, 9 facilities in western, central, and southwestern Wisconsin. We appreciate their terrific support over the course of this winter season and for many of our specials as well. They just do such a great job when it comes to the support of the communities, both here, Cashton, Westby, and Viroqua. My sincere thanks to all of our terrific sponsors that we talked about here, and we hope to be able to bring you more action along the way. Right now, we will be back here on Friday night. I will be. Dave's going to be up in Appleton.
I am.
So the look on your face when I got here and I was walking behind you and you looked at all this equipment, and
yeah,
I thought you were going to You know, you're a little white, Dave. Come on
I
now.
fully expected you to be in Westby, Ken, and I looked at this. I went, now, wait a minute. I mean, I'll figure it out, but it's not going to be pretty.
Oh, shoot.
Especially when you're doing a solo act, you're used to it. I'm not used to working alone.
Yeah.
There's a shot by Ethan Schmitz just off the side. It's Ethan Schmitz, he's 21. Grayson Schmitz, 42. You got 32 on the floor in Drew Butzler, and 11 in Gavin
Jaden
Winsberger.
Dreyer with the 3. I watched him a couple other games. He'd come in and he would shoot and hit those 3s right away. He's got a good little eye.
Big smile, too.
Yep, he does.
And it looks like Cashton's going to bring 5 more in here. And here for Brookwood coming in, it's going to be 32, Luis Gonzalez. He'll enter the game at number 20 in Eli Holmquist. He'll come on. And for Cashton, some smiles coming in here. Trent Cast, number 33. 40 and Dylan Heft. 5, Brady Wells. 13, Quinn Midas. And who did I miss? 30, Owen Von Ruden.
And, you know, Dave, here's the other part that's kind of fun with this. The fact that, you know, the two communities are side by side. And take a look out there. And Cass was talking with Posh. And they're just, you know, kind of smiling, kind of laughing and stuff. So that's a good thing to see.
And Cass just took that rebound right off the rim almost. Boy, and a steal and just a little bit of strength there out of, how do you pronounce that last
Dreyer.
name? Dreyer. He'll step to the line now. Now waiting on the bench for the shooter will be another Falcon. They're going to bring, he wants him in.
He's going to come in for Jaden probably, huh?
He said, if I'm going to get in the scorebook, I'm going to get in the scorebook.
Yeah, he's got 4 points there, you know. Going for number 5.
He's got it. Nothing to it, he said.
Yeah, this is a piece of cake.
So Cullen Brueggemann's coming into the game now. Meanwhile, Jaden gets a big hug from the coaching staff and pats on the back. This is Butzler over to Midas.
Well, it's nice that these guys are able to get both teams that they got in, because for Cashton, things are going to get a little tougher for them along the way, so they may not get a chance to play.
I think I said Butzler, I meant Heft. That one off the mark. Yeah, that's how it works. That's a good play right there by Von Ruden. Stayed with it. Now he'll just dribble it out as the Eagles are going to advance their way to Friday night, where they're going to meet the Highland Cardinals right here in the same gymnasium, where they just put on quite an offensive display against, you know, a nice Brookwood team, Ken. They, again,
Yeah.
I'll still say, if you watch this game and just covered that score up, you'd be kind of confused at who's where,
Yeah.
because they both had spurts and played well, and Cashton just able to really put a run on here in the last 8 minutes.
Yeah, been pretty good showing there. Well, do you have real quick on who some of the high?
Yeah, so Cashton, Noah Hemmersbach and Brett Hemmersbach both finished the night with 19. They got 11 out of Brady Hemmersbach, and they got 16 out of Butzler, all in the second half. Of course, his average. Wyatt Moorhoff at 16 for Brookwood, 2 apiece for Brueggemann and Posh, 4 for Dreyer. And Brady Hansen led all scorers tonight with 20.
Yeah. Well, for the Falcons, too, we want to say thanks. Brady Hansen, a senior. Wyatt Moorhoff, a senior. Let's see. Who else? They had one more. Oh, Jaden Dreyer here. He got out there and he scored those quick 5 points, and he's a senior here, Dave.
That's good stuff.
So, yeah, it is. It's great stuff for that. And they just announced that it was going to be Highland here on Friday night. I'll plan on being here on Friday evening, and
I'm
we'll
planning
have
on
this-
watching.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll be
Okay.
watching.
Text me, tell me to get that camera moving a little quicker. Okay. That's probably,
I spent a number of years down in Highland, Ken, Linda and I, but
yeah.
I'll be cheering for the Eagles.
Yeah, should be a fun game. Well, Dave, thanks again for being here. Really appreciate that help and support, and it's just it's always great and fun to work together. I love it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, for Dave Gluck, I'm Ken Manning saying we'll see you back here on Friday evening when the Cashton Eagles will take on the Highland Cardinals. And we, again, want to say congratulations going out to Noah Hemmersbach as he picks up his 1,000th point of his career. So long, everyone. We'll see you Friday night back here on the hard court.